Okay. I haven't posted it in too dang long. I think last time I posted, I was happily with somebody, fixing to get married, all that stupidity that I see now that I can't go into. Because I just can't go into those exact details about all that happened. All I know now is I'm somewhere safe, and I'm okay. That's the point of this video today. The point of the video today is, I'm sure everybody has heard, the Capitol building's on lockdown, been taken over, they've broken into it. But it's not just that Capitol building. Georgia, Kansas, they've been taken over too. What in the world is everything coming to, y'all? We had a disagreement. You didn't like who got elected. You know how many times in the past this bullshit has happened? Hold on. This bullshit has happened one too many times. But we don't go to this extreme. Yeah, they got a lot of different opinions, a lot of different views. So-and-so was this. So-and-so does this. They're going to ruin this. They're going to cause that. Everybody's got a fucking problem with somebody that's getting elected into office. You did your part by not voting for the person you didn't like. The fact that they still lost, whatever the reason was, that's how it is. They're doing what they can. Is the government all hunky-dory, perfect, wonderful? They're totally honest? Hell no. The government's fucked. But the point is, we're in America. We get to do things other countries don't get to fucking do. And you're taking full advantage of this. I have the right to this. I have the right to that. I'm in a free country. You know what? You're in a free country that's a democracy. And you get to be in a free country because men and women are out there dying every day for you to have these freedoms. The presidents are the one that let this happen. The president is the one that lets us have these rights. So does he have all the power though? No, because it's not all on his decision. It's also on Congress, on Senate. There's so many different branches, and if you actually paid attention in American fucking history and economics, you'd understand this. So, stop attacking the Capitol buildings, because they're doing their job. Man the fuck up. Be an adult and say, I'm sorry I didn't get my fucking way, but I'm going to live with this, and in 4 years I get the chance to turn this back around and stop completely fucking everything over and screwing everybody else over because I want to be a little hissy fit bitch. So that's what y'all are doing. You're being little fucking bitches. And it's ridiculous. You got someone shot in the neck over this crap. How many more lives are going to get lost? Are you really going to watch our Civil War because an Oompa Loompa beat out an old ass for presidency? Give him a chance. Who gives a crap? The point is, you're still in a free country. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Everybody's tensions are already high. Domestic violence rates are higher. Suicide rates are higher. Mental health rates and illnesses are climbing. Unemployment, homelessness, all these other issues that you guys probably aren't even realizing because you're too focused on one incident while all this other stuff is going on in the background. You need to sit down, stay your asses at home, and start acting like little children throwing your temper tantrum by breaking into buildings and creating riots and everything else because you demand to have your way. And it takes one person to start a mob mentality. For those of you who don't know what mob mentality is, it's when one person manages to rile up everybody else and get them to believe their views. If you were to pull this one person away from the mob, you'd see everybody else around them would start to disperse. They'd go, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? What's with this? Why are we doing this? This doesn't make sense. And you would realize y'all are stuck in the mob mentality. And you're just going with the flow of whoever is saying things to y'all. It's not that it's right. It's not that it's the correct thing. But it's because other people get angry and upset and going. So that must mean it's right. That's not the case. But there should not be the violence. have your words out. Get the emotions out. Feel them. I'm all for you feeling your emotions. But you don't need to destroy property. You don't need to attack other people to get your point across. It is senseless violence. Purely senseless violence. All the riots that happened earlier in 2020. Do you know how many protests and stuff there were that weren't violent that made a difference? State of Louisiana had several. We haven't had a couple that got out of line, but they all were held accountable the correct way. Now, those of you may not like my video I'm posting right now, but I'm sick of the violence. It needs to stop. We are supposed to be here helping each other out in a time of need and chaos, which is what this is. So take all that negative, angry energy, find something positive to put it into. You want to destroy property? How about you go and, hey, look, your neighbor down the street who's been out of work for 3 months, their steps are falling apart, their house is crumbling, their yard can't be kept up, they're hurting on groceries. Go offer to help them. Burn that energy up by doing something good and helping your fellow neighbor. It's not that hard. Act like adult or stay your ass home. Stop destroying people's property, public property, Capitol buildings, and stop trying to hurt other people. There is no point. It's not going to fix anything. If anything, it's going to create more problems with no solutions. You're wasting your time.